Alright, so this is Greg from Nerdcom Gaming again. I am doing a playthrough video today of, well, today I'm hunting a Great Wroggi. Alright, so this is the second monster unique to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Edition that I've done, that you will encounter even. He's, what was it, 3-star quest? Maybe 4. He's basically a poison Jaggy that you only fight in the flooded forest, or sorry, I've only fought him in the flooded forest. Alright, so this guy's actually really important. You're going to have to farm him, 5 or 6 times at least, I think, because one of the coolest things about him is his set. His set that you can actually see me wearing looks kind of like a weird cowboy type thingy, but it gives you immunity to poison. I don't know about you guys, but I am terrible about getting out of poison clouds and stuff like that. Alright, so you can see why it's important for you to have the poison. He's, puking out these giant clouds, and that poison, those clouds are almost an instant, guaranteed poison. There's no, oh, you have 2 seconds to get out of it, or no chance of it. If you get hit with that poison cloud, you are going to be poisoned. So now, the set grants you immunity to poison, which is amazing for if you're fighting this guy, or the Giganox later on. And Giganox is my personal most hated monster out of Monster Hunter 3. So this set is a lifesaver for it. So once again, I'm using the Wroggi set made from this guy just because it makes him so much easier. I don't have to worry so much about dodging. If you don't have the Wroggi set, don't worry about it. Grab a couple antidotes, make sure you keep them handy. It's a fairly telegraphed move. He jumps back a little bit, his neck puffs up, and he tries to spit on you. He's got the same classic Jaggy moves, as you can see. He does the tail whip thing, he does the shoulder check thing. It's basically a Wroggi. Alright, so you can see I just now broke his neck piece, and that gives me a Wyvern tier or something like that. Oh, Wroggi scale this time, but it's probably usually a Wyvern tier. So I broke his neck pouch, which severely hinders his ability to use his poison cloud. You can see that cloud lasted a lot shorter of a time duration wise, and it doesn't go nearly as far either. It does spread it out to the side a little bit, so I think if you're standing underneath him when he does it, you'll probably get hurt. So if you're running dual swords or sword and shield and you're trying to stay in close to the monster, it may be a good idea to adapt your tactics, if you can pop it, if you can pop that sack. All in all, it's going fairly smoothly. This weapon actually is about right on schedule for what you should be using when you're fighting him, because he's right about the time you fight the Royal Ludroth. I may have farmed the Ludroth a couple times more than I should have, but there's nothing special about the weapon. And this guy, the important thing about him, in my mind, is the armor. I can honestly say I don't think I used any parts for a weapon. I'm lying. I did use a couple parts for a longsword, because he does have a Wroggi longsword that you can make. And the longsword, of course, gives you poison damage, which is a very nice thing. Something else to think of, I believe this set also increases your status effects if you can put a few decorations into it. I think it only gives you like +5 or +8 to status, but if you can get a few more points from decorations or whatnot, you should be able to increase your poison status effect. And damn, those are some solid hits right there. Alright, well, you can see he went down. Doesn't show in this video, but his rest area is in area 10, If you give him a chance, he'll run from where he starts in area 2 to 1 to 7, up to 9, and then over to 10. And that's where he goes to rest. Sorry, I killed him too fast. Oops. Yeah, that's about all I can think of to say about that one. Kill a few more little piece of crap mini Wroggis here, just because they're in the way. Gotta do something to waste the time, right? I really wish I would skip the last minute of the video. Yeah, just the waiting for completion. I want to show you what comes out of the item box. Quest complete. Kayamba's doing this little dance. Alright, so got some Wroggi hides, scales, hides again, scale again, small monster bone that's had in a poison sack. Yay! Alright, hope you enjoyed. This is Greg from Nerdcom. Have a good one.